Interesting game here at the Valley this afternoon. Charlton Athletic versus Millwall. Charlton up there in third place, but having only taken 3 points from their last 15. I think Alan Kirbysh wants to put a few things right this afternoon. Millwall, off their great start, now struggling in mid-table. Signed a few new players, a couple of the Russians. One of them playing this afternoon, Fuchs. He's here. They're going to try and put things right. Got a good record, Millwall, here at the Valley. So it'll be an interesting game. A few changes to the regular sides. Millwall will have number 1, Casey Keller. 2 is Gerard Lavin. 3, Ben Thatcher. 4, Bobby Bowry. 5 will be Jason Van Blerk. 6, Pete Stevens. 7, Scott Taylor. 8, Alex Ray. 9, Ure Fuchs. 10, Ricky Newman. 11, Tony Dolby. And they're going to have on their bench Savage, Webster and Neill. Charlton Athletic this afternoon. In goal, number 1, Mike Salmon. 2, Steve Brown. 3, Paul Sturgess, now in for Jamie Stewart. 4, Paul Mortimer. He's in for the injured player who was done last week. One of these most interesting games is what Kirbysh has been saying. Without Ken playing at number 4, he's had to go out and buy, and that's what he's done. With number 6, Chris Whyte. 5 is Rufus. Moving into their midfield, they have number 7, Sean Newton, playing alongside Lee Bowyer and John Robson. And the front 2 attacking this afternoon, Carl Leaburn and Kim Grant. Substitutes, Mark Robson, Gary Nelson and David Whyte. Both sides here this afternoon, the Valley looking to find a little bit of form. As we said earlier, they're both struggling. And Charlton just making the first attack through Kim Grant. Ben Thatcher. School of Excellence lad for the Den. And some Premier sides looking at him at the end of last season and quite recently this season. As we said, Mill had a great run at the start. Top of Division 1. Playing well, lots of points, and suddenly, just around about November, it seems to fall apart for them at the moment. Nick McCarthy's, we know, is gone. Jimmy Nicholl is in, and he's trying to reshape the side. Charlton, third at the moment, struggling over the last 5 games. Here comes the free kick. Robinson curls it in, and it's fallen wide, so fall to Bowyer, miskicked it, and a bit of a chance there for Charlton. Ball was headed down. Lee Bowyer, he's the leading goal scorer here at Charlton this season with 7. He's done a little bit better than that, I think, would have hoped. Really good start for the Addicts. On to the other end. Millwall coming forward, Newman. Charlton, who haven't fared too well against Millwall in past seasons, there's been a few draws. Millwall beat them in the Anglo-Italian Cup and the League Cup over recent years. But they went to the Den just before Christmas and won 2-0. Paul Sturgess on at left back in place of Jamie Stewart. The only change obviously Charlton have made, but they brought in Chris Whyte. He's on loan to the end of the season from Leeds, and he was on down at Birmingham. He's here to the end of the season. Charlton who's struggling with their central defenders through injury. Phil Chappell, who was injured at Mill before Christmas, and last week Stuart Barmer picked up a groin injury. And here's Whyte, first touch, a calculated kick into the east stand. Rain now starting to pour. The plan looks quite good, but it's going to cut up as the game goes on. Lavin with a throw. finds Fuchs. Back it comes to Stevens. Game's played on. Here comes the cross to the back. Salmon straight into his hands. And Sturgess appealing for a free kick, and Fuchs fell over and then gave Sturgess a bit of a nudge. Fuchs, who moved to the den from Blerk during the close season. He's been up at Middlesbrough for some time. He's scored 9 goals this season. Lots of talk this week at the Valley about Chris Malkin's signing on a 3-year contract. And the papers were saying it was all signed, sealed and delivered Friday evening. But medical didn't go too well, and I think there's a few talks about him signing this week. Charlton have not been scoring many goals quite recently. It's Newton, crossed in. Then Blerk across. Bowyer, another save our European players. He came from Holland. He's an Australian by birth. It's a good header from Leaburn. Great shot, his goal! It's a goal overhead kick from Lee Bowyer. The ball was headed down by Leaburn into the Millwall box. And Lee Bowyer just leant back and clipped it over his head into the corner past Keller. Just 4 minutes into the first half, and that's the start that Charlton wanted, having failed to score quite recently. That puts Bowyer's total up to 8, and he's the leading goal scorer. And that will make things liven up a little bit, I think, whether Millwall have to come out and play a bit. But after 4 minutes, it's definitely the start, I think, that Alan Kerbishley have been looking for. There's the goal scorer himself. But the ball came in, the cross from Newton. And Leaburn just heading it back into the box. And Bowyer just falling behind, just tipping the ball and straight past Casey Keller's right hand. Always a good battle between these two sides. And straight to the other end, and Grant pushed in the back by Blerk. So it was 1-1 here at the Valley last season. And Millwall won 3-1 when the game was played at the Den. So it's a free kick. And a good test of character now for Millwall to try and come back from this. And also saying for Charlton, the defence lately, it'd be good for them. They can shore up. That's 3 goals in the week against Southend. Very poor and lacklustre match that was. Quite a good crowd. Millwall have filled the away stand quite well, as they normally do with their away support. And Charlton's west stand full. It's Brown. It clears long. Leaburn's running on. Thatcher's going to come across. Talking to Jimmy Nicol before the game, as I said, it's not been easy coming in. The side not playing well, just having to sort things out. I think McCarthy, who was his predecessor, has moved on to captain era. Before he left, he signed the 2 Russians. That's a good turn. Referee's given a free kick. Didn't see much about a push there, but I thought Dolby turned well. It's on the inside of Rufus. Chris Whyte's having a word with Paul Sturgess. Very difficult. He signed Thursday evening. He met the players yesterday. Here he is turning out today. Long kick. Leaburn, get up. Thatcher's beaten him. Good jump. Bowyer trying to get Newman wide. And Blerk tidying up. Fuchs just cutting inside. Dolby's got some space. In comes the cross. There's only Taylor in the middle. He had two men with him, Whyte and Sturgess. The referee's given a throw to Charlton. Ball skimming away on top of this wet surface. And the drizzle just keeping up, coming down. I think it'll make it a bit untidy as the game goes on. And we'll win a free kick. There's the kick coming in. Dolby flicking it on only as far as Rufus. Still with Millwall, got a chance to set things up. With a wayward kick. And Bobby Bowry did well. Bowry signed for Crystal Palace, 250,000. Wasn't getting in the Selhurst side and quite enjoyed the trip across just south. And a regular player in the Millwall team. Grant makes his way down the right. The start of the season, it was Millwall's short defence that was keeping them there. They were playing very well, hardly letting any goals in. Started to get a good away record going. As I said, then about November, it just slipped away from them. Lost last week. Danger time for Millwall. It's going to go out for a corner. It is. Keith Stevens playing safe. He's heading wide. Stevens and Van Blerk playing in the middle. Stevens come across to Mark Leaburn. Whyte's gone forward. He comes kind of curl in towards the new post. And Casey Keller did well, held on. It was a good clearance down. A little bit too hard. It's been kept in. Scott Taylor did well. And he wins the throw. And Blerk with a throw. He comes to the corner. Straight skin. Salmon just picking it straight up. Leaburn's been moving out to the right. He's got young Ben Thatcher marking in. A bit of a height difference. A couple of crosses coming in though. Thatcher's done well. Stood up and beaten Leaburn to the ball. Charlton, who have not won, I say, since beating Brentford in February in the Cup. Last home victory was January the 6th. They beat Sheffield Wednesday 2-0. And they came on January the 20th and had West Brom beat them 4-1. And since then it's been a few draws and a couple of losses last few weeks. Robson going through, not quite getting what he wants, but Millwall failing to clear. And Keller just coming out. On away at Watford, and they lost here on Tuesday to Southend. They've lost on the Saturday before against Plymouth Argyle. Millwall only won one in their last 7 games, so they could do with the points here this afternoon as well. About 13 minutes gone in the first half. Still that Lee Bowyer goal. It's just keeping the two sides apart. Scored after 4 minutes. Oh, been trying very well to play football out of the back four across the midfield. Not got anything going forward. Salmon's not been brought in at the moment. Jimmy Nicol, the new Millwall manager, constantly out of the box here, shouting things across to the back four. On a quick roll with Blerk. As the rain starts to get a little bit heavy. The mistakes are made, and that's what could cause some goals. Sturgess going forward. Stopped by Ray. Fuchs. Long ball forward. Here's Bowyer looking to get Grant away. Grant with Thatcher, but Keller, Keller, he'll be out first. Quickly distributes the ball, trying to get the game speeded up. Nice football. Stevens just reading it well. Millwall still getting themselves into trouble. They still haven't cleared. Robinson's got a chance to keep it in. He won't do. And they've been just chasing across and picking it up. Sturgess with the throw. He's coming for Jamie Stewart. Stewart has been rested, been playing quite a bit in the last few games. And I think Keller is deciding with the way the defence let some goals in. As Newman breaks away, he's got Bowyer to his right. Here's Bowyer. Comes across. Wasn't on purpose. I think Thatcher knew that it hit his arm. He quickly turned around and walked away from the situation and didn't argue. But Charlton win another corner, second of the first half. I was saying, letting 3 goals in midweek. 2 changes, 1 forced. With Palmer, his groin injury and Chappell still injured. As Chris Whyte's come in. And Paul Sturgess has come in at left back. Here comes the corner, Robson. Long and deep, Leaburn's there. The referee's there for a free kick. A few words being said in there, referee's quickly in. Leaburn's on the floor. And the battle between Leaburn and Stephen. A good victory by Whyte in the air. Telling for him this afternoon. Fuchs, tall, big player. That's going to be cut out by Thatcher. Grant didn't move towards that. Thatcher's got a lot of space down the Millwall left. He comes the cross. I think he looked to have been done better than that with the cross. Cross wasn't too good. Pulled it behind Taylor on the far side. And I think they looked to it a bit further forward. Right back to the far end and Grant's there. Keller's come out and he's done well. And Grant's got straight back up. He's still with Grant, and nobody in the middle of it comes across. Newton's on the far side. And Dan Blerk will clear. And as far as Brown. Furious stuff going backwards and forwards. And Bowyer just clipped the back of Alex Ray. No, it was Newman he caught. And quickly taken. Millwall eager to get on with it with Dolby. Inside the boundary, he's done well. Just It's a nice one-touch football. In comes the cross. Fuchs is there. And he's just got underneath it. No real problem there for Mike Salmon. Just got underneath it, caught the top of his head. There's a good break from Millwall right from this side of the free kick. And quickly coming down the line. So gradually finding their feet now, Millwall, as the game gets into towards the end of the first 20 minutes. So we're just under halfway through the first half. Still Lee Bowyer's goal separating the two sides. Leaburn wins that. Finds Grant. It's a nice ball to feet from Charlton. Mortimer letting it run a little bit too far. Haven't seen much of Paul Mortimer in the first 20 minutes of the game. Leaburn. It's a good tackle. Just got his foot behind him and pushed it forward. Millwall come forward again. It's nice play by Ray, nice turn. And he's opened up. Fuchs on the left-hand side. Rufus has come across, a good cross. No one in the middle. And Newman won't just about keep that in. He does well. Millwall now filling the box. 5 players in there. Here's Ray. And Ray, referee was there. Wasn't going to have anything of Alex Ray diving. Sturgess just clearing the ball away. So Millwall got it together in the last 10 minutes. It's a nice one-touch football. It's brought the game to life. Linesman was there, Whyte in hand. And the free kick's been given against Stevens. About midway into the Millwall half. Charlton moved just Whyte forwards. There's Rufus at the back. Here comes the free kick. Curled to the back. Whyte's there. Heads it down. It's just going to be cleared away. It's a good head down from Chris Whyte. And offside, Kim Grant. Once again, Keller quickly distributing the ball. Eager to get on with it. They're due to what Alex Ray. They want to play football, want to get the game going. I think that was a 50-50. Leaburn will do that if he's quick. And it's a wasted ball from Leaburn. And Leaburn does well again. Throws back to Millwall. Then Blerk to play it in. A bit of a ricochet. And it's not going to go too far. Ray. Robson. Can close down quickly. He'll need to distribute it. He's going to have a go. It goes past Lavin. And it's a good tackle. From Taylor. Go past Lavin, and then Taylor was there. Lavin's taking a bit of a knock in the face. He's still a bit dazed over there, Lavin. And he's back up chasing Robson. Fuchs comes forward, goes past 2, leans well right to line himself up. And a complete miss kick. I don't think Fuchs will be very happy with himself there. He did so well keeping his feet as he came forward. Both the Charlton players were just leaning one way because of the wet weather, couldn't come back. But he'd made an opening for himself and just didn't quite connect. So he just balanced and just kept to his feet well there, Fuchs. On goes the flick, Grant's after it, Thatcher's with him. Thatcher's going to play safe, and Keller's going to play safe. Now it was Grant who slid the tackle in there. Thatcher never touched it, and the referee did well to play on. Good tackle from Ray. A bellow with Bowyer and Ray, because both sent off in the Millwall game. Two tackles on each other. Well played, Thatcher. Bowry. Dolby can just keep it in. He's got Fuchs ball, he's got Bowry inside him. And he's given away once again. Making the space, Mill, just giving it away. That was a Charlton throw, went off the leg of Van Blerk, but the linesman and referee couldn't see it. And a good fortune to Millwall. Here's Lavin, Bowry. Just checking over on the right-hand side. Very similar styles as Charlton have done it, trying to play the ball forward, keeping it to feet. Here's Whyte. Seems to be enjoying himself at the moment, Chris Whyte. Newman wins to Grant. And the other present Ben Thatcher's across. So throw to Millwall. Deep in Charlton half. Charlton failing to clear that well. Robson can have a go at it. He did well to get a throw-in from that. So Robson. Welsh under 21. He's been called up to the Welsh squad a few times for training. Charlton's other young internationals, now Richard Rufus and Lee Bowyer, who have both represented England at junior level. Ben Thatcher, he's been there as well. For Millwall, so quite an array this afternoon of young players. And Alex Ray, their number 8, has been showing a bit of interest from the Scottish manager. About 25 minutes left. The referee having a word with Alex Ray. Having a long word with Alex Ray. Alex Ray's disciplinary record not too good. He's been at Millwall. Very talented player. Lee Bowyer just jumped for the ball. I think he's going to be a yellow card. quite coincidence. Bowyer and Ray being spoken to. A separate incidents, and they were the two men who caused all the incidents at the Den. Newman just taking it in the back. Shame really, there's been no real vicious tackles or anything at the moment. The weather's not made it too easy. And Millwall winning the free kick. Weather's not going to make it easy. Players are going to be sliding in. And the old tackle will carry them further forward, which is going to be the main problem. Here comes the cross. Keeper's there. Salmon and Chris Whyte colliding. And, bit more meat on Nick Salmon than there is Chris Whyte. Millwall have shored the back up for the last 15 minutes. Charlton have not been breaking through as much. They've been creating a bit themselves. Northern has settled down a little bit more now, getting forward. As Bowry tries to get away, but just lets it run wide. Robson. A little bit late as well on the far side. Referee was in line. Sturgess taking the brunt of that tackle from Taylor. Again, gone a little bit quiet at the moment. Whyte's coming forward for the free kick. Robson and Sturgess. So Robson will right foot curl it in. Leaburn's at the front. And there's no one there for Charlton. It comes in. Thatcher will clear it. Millwall still hasn't cleared it. Still in a bit of trouble. There's Grant. Good tackle. Once again from Ben Thatcher. A good first 30 minutes, Ben Thatcher. Good cross, a weak cross. Sean Newton all on his own down the right hand side. Leaburn was in there. I don't think Leaburn had to be too pleased. The ball breaking down the Charlton rights and Newton found the space. I don't think he was going to be too pleased with that. There's Leaburn. Let it run a little bit too far. Grant will pick it up. Bowyer's made some space. And Grant's done just one thing too many. Just try to go one more. Newman with a good tackle. Grant stayed down injured. And it's instantly back up the other end with Fuchs. Can push it wide. Van Blerk's there. Millwall have got men forwards. All on the far side. The cross is there. And Scott Taylor's first touch was weak. In fact, Blerk would have done better just pushing it higher and longer. Just trying to tapping in towards Scott at the front. About 12 minutes left of the first half. One goal, not been really much else action. Neither keeper besides the goal being brought into some dynamic saves. Millwall would like to get a goal going in on level terms. Just feeling good for the second half. And Charlton can slow down slightly. That's a sideways tackle from Ricky Newman. We're only about 2/3 of the size there of Carl Leaburn. Alex, we're having a word with Leaburn as well. And Charlton has started to waste some of the balls coming forward. Not getting it to feet is what they like to do and lay it off. Millwall back four has settled down, so it's one-on-one. And it's those sort of things that are slowing everything down. Leaburn's kick not quite getting there. Mortimer failing to make the cross as well, so it's a breakdown of communication and skills. A little bit of clearer sky breaking through the mist as of others. Floodlights are on. Fuchs just battling it out. There's Bowyer. Does well. He wants to keep that going. Bowry's come across. He's still there. Tucks it inside to Newton. Newton goes past Thatcher. Hasn't been many players have done that today. Good cross from Newton. Leaburn to the far post. Hits it down. There's far missed kick by Grant. He's won a corner. Lee Bowyer did well. He just went past two tackles, laid it off to Newton, and Newton went past Thatcher. Said Thatcher's had a great first half. Got the cross in. Ball headed down by Leaburn, and Grant really had not quite an open goal because Keller was there, but he had a free shot anyway. And they've won a corner. It's only their third for the first half. And it's Robson once again will take the corner. Right foot curling away from the keeper. And it comes long and deep. And the referee spotted something. And Millwall going to get a free kick. Someone had gone out of play at the back. Been any stoppage time in the first half. We've not seen either of the two trainers on, so I think we should be straight away there, whereabouts on 45 minutes. Blerk comes forward. Once again, Fuchs has just put himself on the edge of the 18-yard box, but Millwall have given it away. We're going to keep the throw. It's a wasted effort coming forward again. Going to try again through Ray. Bowyer's across. Fuchs going to go alone, and Whyte just beats him to it. Millwall still trying to get through that Charlton back four. Stevens to the far post, trying to get it in there. Brown wins it though, and Fuchs a left foot drive and straight into the chest of Salmon. So it's not the first shot Millwall have had on goal, it's the first one that Salmon had to deal with. I think Millwall have to keep plugging that ball in towards Fuchs. There he is now, and Charlton have to make sure that he hasn't got any space when he does get it. That's when he's turning facing goal. Give a Fuchs, that's when he's at his dangerous. As I speak about not having a trainer on, this could be the first one. Newton's gone down. I think the referee may ask him to leave the pitch because he's very close. No, he's not going to come on. Mortimer. That's a nice layoff from Leaburn to Bowyer. Bowyer's lining himself up for a left foot drive and a good shot. And Keller, who was leaning across towards the right, did roll us down his feet and just plucked that out the air. That was definitely going into his top right hand corner. Bowyer just lining himself up there for a left foot drive. And I say, Keller was aiming in that direction anyway. And once again, Charlton coming forward in the dying minutes of the first half. And it's broken down. And Blerk looking for some help. Good one-touch football. Bowry's found some space. And Mortimer's beaten him. Seems for a while, middle of this half, that seems to have been the story. Both sides coming through midfield. And it's breaking down. But it's back with Bowyer. And he's giving it away. Grant not happy. And they've let the lines in at the other end. Sturgess just to win that, and he does. Plays safe. That's the speed of both these two sides this afternoon. It breaks down in one half and it's straight back to the other. Millwall's turn. And here comes Bowry, right foot. And let's take a deflection. And Millwall going to get their first corner of the afternoon. A little bit slack in the middle there. Ball just bouncing back. Bowry having a drive. That'll be Bowry. Newman to take the corner. It's the first one for Millwall. About 14 minutes of the first half. Going to curl this in towards the keeper. Everyone's come forwards. It's only gone as far as Leaburn. Blerk's got a chance to put it back in. It's Lavin. Can he get it deep? Two Charlton players there. And he's going to go. Oh, it's unlucky from Alex Ray. I think it was Brown and Rufus who got in each other's way. Alex Ray just nipped in as Mike Salmon was coming across to try and collect it. And just trying to flick it over the heads, and it went wide of goal. Millwall would have been happy with that one. And they go in with even goals at half time. It's a good flick on by Leaburn to Grant. Thatcher's there. Grant can take back inside to Robson. Thatcher's staying with him. Thatcher's doing well pushing him out. And Thatcher's going to come away with it. Ball's gone out. And it's a Charlton throw. After the disgust of Alex Ray. Throw by Sturgess. Fuchs turns well, it's on his own. Just to make a little bit about that, I think. And just when he turns. Quite funny, Gerard Lavin over there telling him to get up. Not too sure whether Lavin knew something that they don't, but Lavin's telling him what to do. Only a matter of a couple of yards. Fuchs is walking quite happily along. He's not going to make it though for the cross, and Lavin's not going to take it until he gets there. Thatcher. Everyone's forward for Millwall. There it goes, the keeper's come. And they'd have to go too far, the ball just drops into Salmon's chest. He would have pushed everybody forward there. Lavin and Thatcher both deep into Charlton territory. And Blerk having a nice clearance, just missing us up here in the gantry. Well, I suppose on territorial progress in the first half, Charlton had most of it, but Neill had a good spell right in the middle. Leaburn in charge of the wrestling match with Thatcher. Whyte just organising Charlton's back four. Make it just over 5 minutes to go in the first half now. Keith Stevens and Carl Leaburn have another few words. The referee having a word with them both. All for a character to try and mark and jump with Carl Leaburn. Tall, rather gangly. Rufus across. Pitch just starting to cut off now with this constant drizzle coming down. Newman. Sturgess with him, he turns Sturgess to get the cross in. And Sturgess just sliding across, giving Millwall their second corner of the game. This time from the far side. Newman's going to stay and take it. Lavin's looking for the short one. Thatcher's come forward, so is Stevens. They're coming over in the box late. This is Stevens. He gets there to the ball. Mortimer will clear. Only as far as Bowry. It's a lovely ball. Just pushed wide. Newman turns it inside, curls in towards the keeper. And once again, it's Keith Stevens on the far side. Captain to captain. The referee having a word with Stevens. A bit too much work there for Brown to do. Ray's gone down, and Millwall still with the ball. And Ray, as he's not won his free kick, has got straight up. Here he is. Blerk, nice ball inside. Taylor. It's the second time Taylor's picked the ball up in the exact same position. And his first touches were not what Jimmy Nicol required. That's 45 minutes. We haven't had a lot of stoppage time. And there, as we say it, the referee blows the whistle at the end of the first half. Besides the one goal, not really too eventful, but other battles in midfield between the two sides. Lots of football trying to be played. But just that one goal on 4 minutes, which was scored by Lee Bowyer. That's what's separating the two sides. So as they go in, I think there'll be some worse for Nicol. Keep this side going as they are. With Kerbishley, he'll be pleased at least with the way his back four has stood up this afternoon. Millwall have not had really many good chances. Fuchs has had a few goes, but nothing really much to get Whyte Salmon worried. So as we go in at half time, it's Charlton 1, Millwall 0. So Charlton Athletic get us away at the start of the second half. Doesn't look like any changes, looking around quickly. Here's Grant. Still staying down, a bit of a knock on the inside of his shin, was down earlier from an ankle injury. So the referee not letting on the physio, so we haven't had a physio on for the whole of the first game. Walking a bit gingerly, but he's getting the feeling back in his right ankle. So it's a throw to Charlton. Brown's going to take it. It's only got Robson and Leaburn there. Leaburn jumped on by Stevens. And still with Leaburn. Brown's missed kick, and it's gone straight out. Oh, sorry, it's Sturgess, left-hand corner. Can you see Keller with the kick? Pushing it wide. You can see how both sides may be trying to change their tactics for the second half. They're both really cancelling each other out in the first half. Once Millwall settled into their play, Ray forward to Whyte. Mortimer clears long. Just Leaburn and Grant as the Charlton front two. Millwall were playing with Fuchs really on his own. Mortimer. That's 1-2. Robinson's gone away, but Thatcher will cover. and does well to turn and get Keller a good clearance at the ball. Blerk on the far side. Found some space and moving away. Newton's come with him, but he's gone all the way into the Charlton half, just short of the 18 yards. This Fuchs will try and go through, but he's not going to go anywhere. The referee was there. And Fuchs also in a little dive, looking for a penalty. And it's back with Ray again. Ray started it all off, now moving it forward. Lavin is breaking down the Millwall right. Newman having a quick word, as I say, I needed that a little bit quicker into there. Scott Taylor's come across as well. First touch from Robson, not too good in giving it away. Both keepers must be very wary of this back pass in these conditions, whether the ball's going to hold up, whether they're going to slip when they try to clear it. I'm not going to be I'll be too happy if it's a bit tight. Thatcher's ball given away to Robson. Millwall were lucky that Robinson's first touch wasn't too good. Sturgess is just trying to curl it in. And both teams giving it away at the moment. Good tackle from Rufus. And Blerk's got a chance once again to get Bowry away. Whyte does well to clear long. Mortimer going to get a free kick. Alex Ray seemed to feel as though it was a 50-50 challenge. I think the problem he had was that Mortimer was on the move to go by him at the time. But no yellow cards in the first half, which was good. The referee played quite a few advantages. He refereed the first half very well. That's a poor kick from Rufus. Good jump from Mortimer. Bowyer, Grant turns. He's got no one with him really. And Ray has come away with it again. He's played it out nice and wide. Dolby's just cutting back inside. Still with Millwall. Ray to orchestrate another attack. Just gives it away. Now Charlton come away. Ray's still down on the floor. Only a quick word with the referee. Now Thatcher spreads it wide. And Blerk is right across and out of his central position. And it's a good tackle from Newton. Newton's kept it in as well. He's done well. Only got two forward though. It's Grant and Leaburn. Grant marked by Thatcher. And now Newton's got chance. Back to this midfield battle between the two sides. So Charlton win a throw. Just in line virtue of the Millwall 18-yard box. Bowyer's kick not too good. Grant's got a chance. Thatcher was behind him. And Millwall can break. Fuchs having a battle with Sturgess. And Sturgess did well. Didn't quite keep the ball in. Juve Fuchs. Just the bigger and the stronger man of the two. So as you say, Sturgess as the fitter. Rufus under pressure, it's a poor clearance, and then Millwall coming forward. They've just got 2 men left in their own half, everyone's come up. Bowry. Look out, Blerk, good cross, Whyte's there. There's a nice touch on from Fuchs. Didn't quite get much of a power behind it. Millwall back under pressure. Millwall putting Charlton back under pressure, but the linesman flag was up. Charlton have pushed right forward. Just got the three Millwall players there. Leaburn did well, hung in the air, and Bowyer just couldn't quite connect to that one. And Ray will clear. And Ray, he's put young Lavin under pressure. Lavin, he does well, clears long down the line. Good ball there, Gerald Lavin. Alex Whyte put him on a little bit of pressure. Kept his composure. And it's just over the top. Rufus don't want to leave that one with Taylor coming across the back. Taylor's done well, he's kept it in. There's nowhere to go at the moment. Dolby. Here comes the cross from Lavin. Fuchs is up. And Charlton clear through Brown. And then they've got a chance with Leaburn. Leaburn's got Grant away. They've got two men coming across. Thatcher and Lavin, but they've left him some space to cross. There's the cross. And it's fell to Leaburn's feet. Leaburn right foot. A good save from the keeper. Well, a great cross from Kim Grant, and the ball just fell across to him. I think Stevens missed it. And Leaburn, about 5 yards inside the Millwall 18-yard box, drove it right foot. Keller didn't have to do a lot, driven straight at him, but that's really given the Addicts a boost of the second half. And it wouldn't have pleased Millwall with the pressure they've been putting on already. A poor clearance from Whyte. Fuchs has got a chance to set things up. Newman on the far side. Well, he's not going to get the ball across to him though. It's Ray. And Ray's looking for Newman this time. It's a poor ball. And Charlton cut it out. And it's Leaburn. Ben Thatcher, the size difference over there with them two. Ben Thatcher plugging away. And then Blerk coming across. And Leaburn's gone past him. And Thatcher's still hanging in. And he clears. Only as far as Brown. And Brown's battling with Newman. And the referee has stepped in there. Dolby's on the floor. I don't know whether he's having a kicking match with Brown. The referee's going to have a word. Dolby's trying to get away. The referee's going to talk to him and Brown. Not too sure who's going to win the free kick over there, but the way Millwall players have gone back, just a couple of them are there, looks like they're going to win the free kick. Blerk with a free kick after the referee sorted a little scuffle out. And that fell awkwardly off Sturgess' head. And Mortimer it was who came across. Taylor was nipping in at the back. Alex Ray would have been the man who would have picked it up, I think. Anyway, it's back straight to the other end. Newton to Bowyer. And Thatcher once again does his work. Keeps control of that, wins the ball back. Brown's throw, looking for someone. Newton and Bowyer, the only two who are there. There's Newton. And Brown does well to find Bowyer. The cross could have been a little bit better. At the moment for this half, both sides looking to improve their forward distribution, I think. All the hard work's been done in making, as I say, just holding off. Sturgess comes across as a nice tackle on Scott Taylor. All the hard work's been done in midfield by both sides coming forward. It's just breaking down the edge of the 18-yard box. The cross isn't good. We're giving the ball away. We have a substitution for Millwall. Bowry will be coming off. And David Savage is coming on. Savage will add a little bit more frontal boost for Millwall. Let's see whether Taylor will drop back into midfield and work from there. Here is Taylor. That's well. Left foot drives. Keeper's down. Skimming across the floor. It's quite an easy one for Salmon to pick up, but he had to be there. Alex Ray was right on his toe if he wasn't. Salmon's kick. It's a good kick deep into the Millwall half. Leaburn wins it. Millwall get it back with another clearance going forwards. And Fuchs, I don't think was even looking where he was going to go there, but Whyte did well. Blerk. Good tackle from Rufus. 2 on 2. As it battles to the keeper, and Thatcher did well. Once again, just staying in front of Carl Leaburn, just getting his head to the ball on Keller. Savage, it's his first touch, breaking into the area, lining himself up for a right foot, and Whyte's there just to keep it down. A good clearance from Sturgess, a little bit too far for Leaburn. It's a good break from Millwall, very quick. Starting to see a few players sliding around there in this muddy conditions. And I think that could be the first yellow card. And it's a shame because it's to a player who hasn't done anything wrong through the whole game. And that brings the physio on for the first time. And Mortimer picks up a yellow card. Stevens with a free kick. Not being too happy where he's going to put it. Fuchs can get a good header on it. Newman will come clear. And Stevens once again. And Bowyer got some space on this side to Robson. Robson coming across the back. And Keller's out. Charlton's turn to build on the attacks. Sturgess, good cross looking for the deep. Keller will come forward, and he does well coming out. Straight away from a kneeling position. Keller gets the ball out to Savage, who breaks away straight away. And already he's halfway inside Charlton's half. And looking for a good break on Fuchs. It's just a little bit played in front of him now. It's a good break from Keller to Savage. Once again, Charlton's attack breaks down very quickly for a poor pass. Salmon using the advantage of the wind this half. All his kicks are very deep. Offside. Quickly taken. There's no stopping in this game, it's just straight away good football. I think the only problem is it's just being played across midfield at the moment, not in front of goal. Fuchs taken out by Sturgess. Savage didn't want to wait for too long for that. Sturgess rides 2, 3. What a space, good ball to Leaburn. Leaburn's only got Grant in the middle. Robinson's at the back, and that's just going straight away. From a commanding position, it's now Millwall who break through the middle. Lavin's got forward. Dolby. Again, Blerk on Millwall's left. Charlton closed them down. They take a little bit too long maybe to come forward. Fuchs is going to distribute to the ball in the middle, and he does so. Curls it towards the back. It's only Taylor there, and he doesn't keep it in. And Charlton want to throw. Just over 15 minutes of the second half play. Still 1-0 to Charlton. Stevens this in the second half of possession and play. Here's Ray. Does well. Wide for tackle from Grant. Everything's to his right though. Savage, he wins it back. Comes Whyte across. And Whyte clears for another throw. So Millwall pushing forward. And they've got a throw now which is deep. Down by the corner flag. Referee having a word to see where it's going to be taken from. Miss kick. It's a promising attack early on, has fallen away. It's not been the sole story of the afternoon. It's what most has been happening to both sides. On from Fuchs. Quite the sole man forward of the second half. Dolby's been pushing forward along with Taylor. Now Savage has come on. Just a little bit more depth to the attack. Good jump from Stevens. Mortimer turns. It's a good clearance. It's going to run all the way to Charlton. I think it was a bit lucky there for Salmon, the keeper. Leaburn. A bit tight for John Robinson. From Charlton's one-touch play, Millwall play them out of trouble with a nice one-touch play. But Leaburn's back. Which only means one time. That's a foul. And I think it's going to go the other way. I think it was a foul by Grant. Grant hasn't complained, so I think he knew that. Stevens was just making sure that Grant didn't go by him. There's Ray. Fuchs laying it off. First time shot once again. 21 minutes gone in the second half. This time Leaburn wins the ball against Stevens. Savage. And Blerk breaking wide. Being shadowed by Brown. She cuts inside nicely, does well. Referee saying no, play on. And that's a bit of a late tackle by Van Blerk, and the referee's going to go across and have a word. He didn't like that, Van Blerk not being a penalty. And I think that could be just a little caution. He's still appealing for his penalty, I think, Van Blerk. Referee saying no, crowd appealing. The referee not giving it. Oh, Charlton going to win, and that is a throw. Quickly taken. Thatcher beating Newton to the ball. Lavin to clear long. Just Fuchs again, the only one forward. Robson being tackled. And Newman, bit of a friendly patting each other's heads. So it's nice to see. There's been a few tackles this afternoon, but only one yellow card. So I felt sorry for the man who got it, because he hadn't been nowhere near any trouble all afternoon. Whyte, I think he's settled in very well for his first game for Charlton this afternoon. Bowyer trying to break through, surrounded by 2 or 3 men. And Fuchs He's surrounded by two and does well. Bowyer gets Grant away. Grant's got a bit of work to do though. Thatcher's come across. Charlton have 4 men in the middle. And once again, Charlton are looking for a better cross. Both sides not doing themselves justice when they break forward. The final pass, the final cross has been weak from both sides. Taylor's come wide. Good throw from Keller. And they can break through Lavin. Here's Ray. Offside. Referee following the linesman's flag. Didn't want to play on.
Just over halfway now through the second half. Once again, about the same period as the first half. Again, just starting to fade away a little bit. Both sides cancelling each other out in the midfield. Brown trying to boost things forward. Leaburn. Again, final pass not right. It's really making it quite easy for the Millwall defence. Good flick on. The crowd shouting the ball had gone out of play. Lavin pushing it down to Taylor. Robson was there, he was looking, so he has the best view of us all. Again, not on the floor. There's a bit of a battle once again going on between Stevens and Leaburn. Referee can see it, and he's just letting it go on. It's a good ball. And Blerk again. The man is most of Millwall's attacks in the second half down Millwall left. Ray. Fuchs trying to turn for Ray, didn't make it. Charlton can break, but it's just 2 on 4. And they're giving the ball to Bowyer. And Stevens wins that. And Stevens is pattering away with every Charlton player who can lay his hands on. Stevens. Ball's wide. Is the cross going to come in? Is it good? It's over the bar. Taylor was there. Blerk made his way in as well. Mortimer, a terrible row with Sean Newton. Go over and do some work or something there, I don't know. But he's not happy. They will make another substitution. Neill has come on. Didn't quite see who was coming off. Could be Scott Taylor. Alex Ray throwing all his strength into keeping Millwall's midfield going. It's a good ball to Mortimer. Cuts inside, a little bit too far for him though. Stevens was there. At the far end as the ball clears, Rufus was there. And now Millwall come forward with Neill. Fuchs is rolled by Rufus. And Charlton's turn to try and play themselves out of trouble, only as far as Stevens. Levin's under a bit of pressure from Robson, he runs it out. Charlton's throw. Things get a little bit tense now as we close in towards the last 15 minutes. Both sides of the second half have been battling away midfield. Haven't had really a lot to show on goal attacks. Leaburn had open space in the drive on goal. And Salmon's had a couple of shots just to pick out, but nothing anyone could really say was a great chance and should have scored. Thatcher's down, not too sure if he's injured. Thatcher's got to come off for a minute, which is a blow to Millwall. Been playing very well in this game, Ben Thatcher. Bit of reorganisation. Blerk will probably come across to the back, playing the midfield. And Savage will drop back into left back position. Salmon gets the game back and going. It's a good header from Ray. Should go all the way back to the keeper. There's going to be no rush to take these at the moment. And the ball just one end to the other at the moment, and Salmon once again. There's a good header out to Brown, but he's not on his goal. Ray can see that. And that was one across the front. Alex Ray could see what was going on. Salmon was slow getting back in. And the cross just towards Fuchs wasn't too good. Once again, the break was there, it's just the finishing path wasn't too good. Then Thatcher's back on, looks a bit weary though. Mortimer clears long for Leaburn. Leaburn against Blerk. Leaburn's winning it into the area. Can he get his shot? Oh, he does. His right foot in, Keller was there. Edge of the 6-yard box. And Keller bringing it forward, trying to get as much clearance as he can. And it's a good kick. Whyte doesn't beat Fuchs. Sturgess just plays it safe and clears. Millwall applying the pressure now to Charlton, trying to get this equaliser. Everyone's forward but Thatcher, and Ben Thatcher doesn't look too good at the moment. Another Charlton throw. And it's going for Millwall side this time. It's Millwall throw. Hooked in, Whyte clears. Savage is there. And then Mortimer to clear. Finds the feet of Grant. That finds Leaburn. Leaburn's got Robson wide of him, but he just rides over that tackle. And he's still just holding it up. Robson, will he try and go down the line? Goes past 1-2, finds Leaburn. Leaburn's flick on's good. And the linesman give an offside against Bowyer. That's a nice play by Charlton Athletic, going down the left-hand side. Leaburn's long legs making all the difference. And Thatcher's going to have to go off. And Millwall will use the last of their substitutes, Damien Webber. Didn't look too good, Ben Thatcher, when he came back on. Quickly taken to Lavin. Lavin pushes it outside. Here's Webber, his first touch. Rufus is heading the ball down, but the clearance has still left Millwall in charge. Back it comes to Webber. Millwall slowly building. Newman trying to go across the far side. Taken out by Newton. And Charlton just play themselves back into trouble again. They had the ball, they could have got away and they didn't. And now it's gone far side to Fuchs. Newell got 3-4 coming across the middle. Just catches Rufus' foot and he gets away. And then Newton comes forward. If he can go past Newman, it's 3-on-3. Leaburn and Grant in the middle, but he slowed it down. And now Mortimer. And now Millwall are back in force and back in numbers. And that cuts inside. Here's Robson. Just first time touch wasn't there. It was a good break by Charlton, but it was a bit slowed down on the far side. Allowed Millwall defence to get back and in position. And now they're back up the other end attacking. Robson just hoofing that one forward. Leaburn doesn't look too impressed with that. And Keller once again, no kicking, let's just try and build. Hit to Blerk. Newman has just dropped back into the middle. Lost Thatcher. So they're going to try and change that around. Leaburn wins that, but the flick on doesn't go the right direction. He's not too happy with the midfield. And Keller just making loads of space at this side. And Charlton just prepared to get back and sit on this. Nice touchdown. Neill, good tackle from Whyte. And Fuchs just not looking what was coming, and Robson clears. Fuchs just stood there. The referee not happy with the throw. And Charlton substitution coming. King Grant is coming off. And the 13, Gary Nelson, coming on. Just a 1-for-1 change there by Charlton. Fresh legs. Nelson, like Grant, will try and push forward and break down. That's a good cross in. There's a great cross. Neill down the right hand side, drew it hard, quite low, middle of the road. And we'll have a corner. The first corner from this side. Newman takes it up to the front. It's cleared by Whyte. The referee was there. In comes the drive. Leaburn breaks that down. Once again, Alex Ray has verbal words with the referee. And now having a word with the linesman. And at the moment, some of the Millwall players having a bit of a verbal confrontation with the gentleman in black in the middle there. That's Brown with a throw on the far side. Referee's giving the throw one way, linesman the other. And the referee's going to be ruled by the linesman. Millwall throw. Stevens. Lavin. Just turns inside Nelson nicely. Makes a nice space for himself. Charlton backing off him at the moment. He's going to go all the way looking for a left foot tee up. Ball driven against someone's hands. And once again the Millwall supporters appealing. Someone's not going to get this game away too quick. Nothing. Leaburn. Still with Charlton. Neill have won it back. They're going to clear through Ray. It's a good tackle. Bowyer wins it. That's a nice ball from Brown. He's found Nelson on the far side. Nelson's got Newton going to the right. Newton's been covered by Newman. Here comes the cross. There's only two there. And Robson falls. And the game breaks to go the other way. It's well played by Lucas Neill, but I think the referee's going to go and have a word with him. I think that could be the second yellow card of the game. Tony Dolby there is clearing his player. Lucas Neill will be the second yellow card of the afternoon. Charlton going to get a free kick just by the halfway line. So a yellow card apiece for the two teams.
Leaburn. Referee's going to give a foul against Mortimer on Alex Ray. Ray, good clearance. Finds Van Blerk on the far side. That's where he's been all of the second half. He's created quite a bit of havoc for Charlton in the second half as well. Inside once again, it's Stevens and Ray. Once again, this Alex Ray is just building for the midfield, just dropping in deep. We're content to play some one-touch football, just trying to build it. And build it too much that time with Savage. Now Robinson batting away with Ray. And he wins the throw. And it back up to the halfway line. And again, both keepers. Having a lot to do in the second half. I was about to say, as Charlton make a second substitution, Mark Robson going to come on to replace Sean Newton. Again, player like for like. Robson, midfield coming forward. Long throw. Leaburn flicks on. Does well. Being battled away by Webber. Here comes the cross. He's just dropped a bit late. Bowyer will tee it up, and he does. Just right foot, didn't quite connect. And that's the first shot on goal for some time. Millwall now just have under 5 minutes plus stoppage time, and the referee's stopwatch has been out quite a few times for some time wasting as the game's gone on. It's a missed kick by Van Blerk, and Stevens had to clear long. Number 12 would be number 12. Here's Robson, first real touch of the ball. Turns inside, Van Blerk to touch on for Leaburn. Lavin beat him to it. Lavin does well. Gets it back to Keller. And Keller quickly getting it away. Fuchs, the man to nod on. It's a good tackle from Neill. He's getting the game in play once again. Here's Dolby, left foot drive. Beaten down by Lee Bowyer. Still with Millwall at the moment. Newman getting Van Blerk away. Here's Ray again. It's a good right foot shot. Yeah, had the vision, looked for it. Charlton get a little breather there for a minute as he goes for a goal kick. If it stays like this, I think Alan Kerbis here will be pleased that he's suddenly found the clean sheets once again. Jimmy Nicholl can't be too disappointed with the way the game's gone. It's that early goal in 4 minutes, but his side have battled really well since. There's Whyte with a solid game, first time out for Charlton. And Lavin. It's a good ball, getting Dolby away. Once again, Whyte's there. And Neill have moved right up to the other end. There's Dolby. Pushing it back. Cross is coming from Lavin. A couple of Millwall players there. And Alex Ray. I don't think he realised how much time he had a free header and sent it straight in the arms of Salmon. Alex Ray's offside. That's the thing about that, standing there and just trying to make the keeper play the ball, but as soon as the header came back, the Mill won it. And he's offside. Leaburn didn't quite win that one with Stevens. Them two have battled out this afternoon, but Sturgess won that one. Robinson just keep it in, and he does. It's a free ball to Lavin. It's a nice 1-2 with Newman. Lavin once again breaking forward.
Here's Dolby. And past a couple of players, giving it away to Nelson. And Nelson is giving it away back to Millwall. Keller's with it now. He's not going to take his time. He hasn't done all afternoon. Whyte wins it again. Leaburn's offside. And I'd say that's that same old battle going on again. Stevens just wishing this game to get on, telling Lavin to put it in there. And now Leaburn. Now Charlton have got chance to break. Robson, it's got Leaburn going down the left. This is Leaburn. Puts it inside, finds Nelson. It's a good tackle from Savage. And I think that's only Charlton's second corner of the second half. They've won very early on. They'll make it about a minute of normal time to go. So I think the referee's going to add a few seconds on. Or maybe a few minutes. Once again showing the Charlton is going to get the stopwatch out. So, corner taken short. Robson jinking his way, gets the cross in. Leaburn's there. A bit too high for him, it's just flicked on. Sturgess. Oh, you just chip it back in again. Can't afford to lose it here near Charlton. Now, it's Nelson. Blerk wins it. Back to Nelson. It's going to be a shot left foot. Leaburn's on. It's there. Leaburn scores. It was a missed kick. The shot came in from Nelson. It was a missed kick by the Millwall defence, and Leaburn just got up and headed the ball. And it just went underneath the keeper into the corner. And I think that really now, with this 45 minutes just stoppage time to go, has thrown the game up. Really a silly goal at this time for Millwall to give away. They've been battling hard. It was a shot that came in from Nelson. It came off the Millwall defender, shot up in the air and landed at Leaburn's head, and he just headed it down into the corner. I don't think really Keller could believe what was going on there. So right on 90 minutes, Charlton have made it 2-0, and depending on how long the referee is going to add on, I think that's going to sort it out what's going to happen here. Charlton, they're 3 points to carry on towards the top, and Millwall still searching to get it together and get these wins the way they were coming in the first 3 months of the season. Ball's pushed in. Here's Salmon off the crossbar. Another save. Salmon cleared off the line. And Charlton in a little bit of trouble there. I think Mick Salmon should have pushed that one over the bar, but it bounced down in between the two players. Both linesmen have signalled for 90 minutes, but the referee's been holding that stopwatch up for quite a bit since 15 minutes to go. He's now onto his stopwatch and looking at it. Here's the goal scorer, Leaburn. And there's the man who had the shot, which was beaten off by Millwall defence, Gary Nelson. Millwall battling away in the corner still. Here's Robson, chasing on. Ray clears wide. Savage with the ball. He's got Lee Bowyer with him. Bowyer makes the tackle. Referee says play on. And I think that's going to be it. And it is. Charlton get the 3 points, and Millwall are still going to be battling. Goals in 4 minutes in the first half, practically at the start from Lee Bowyer, and a goal at the end, 90 minutes from Leaburn. A good battle of a game. Both teams fought well in the midfield, and really besides the shots there was not a lot else for goal shooting to come forward. So Kerbishley will be pleased. They've closed it at the back, kept it nice and tight, no goals. And Jimmy Nicol must be wondering where these victories are going to come from. Playing well, playing hard, but nothing to show for. Charlton have got it 2, Millwall 0. Lee, must have been a bit of relief in the camp getting that win back under your belts again.
Yeah, we've had a rough time lately, but it was a good result for us tonight. local derby as well. That's I think we're the first time for years to do the double over them, Kez was saying after the game, so yeah, it was a good result for us.
Got off to a great start, 4 minutes, a little lean backwards and a flick into the bottom corner.
Yeah, I was going to take a touch, but then I thought, nah, just hit it first time. Never know, and then it just crept in the corner.
Seemed to be a lot more confidence in the team today compared with Tuesday night against Southend.
Yeah, we've all got fired up for this one, where it's a local derby and that. I think all the lads was a bit down on Tuesday, but the boss got us going quite well, really, for this game, which he needed to, really, because it was a tough game.
Position's still there, still hanging into third position, so it's either one of them top 2 places or at least staying into the playoff now.
Yeah, I think Kurt said if we win 10 out of the next 13 games, then we'll go straight up, but if we win 6 or 7 out of them, then we should be in the playoffs.
Nice to see a Chris Whyte just settling in the back today.
Yeah, he played very well today. He's good in the air, he's strong, he's done well for us. He's a big fella, did do well.
It's the first clean sheet for a few weeks.
Yeah, I think we're happy to keep a clean sheet because we had a little scare at the end there, but it's nothing major. So yeah, it was a good result.
Congratulations, Lee. Nice goal and well done.